A woman's mother-in-law is staying with her while her house is being renovated, and she keeps rearranging the kitchen. The issue is the kitchen is specifically set up for the couple's height difference. The wife is 6'6", the husband is 5'7". So what kept happening is the wife or the woman kept going into her kitchen, opening up the cupboard to grab something, and it's gone. And she would have to search her kitchen to try to find it. And I guess she has back problems, doesn't like to bend over or whatever. And so she would be annoyed that she would have to go to a lower cupboard to get her item. Well, the final straw happened when she was looking for a coffee mug, which, I mean, if you think about it, it's morning time. You're upset. You're just trying to get caffeine, and you can smell the coffee, but you can't find your cup. Well, she finally located the cups. The mother-in-law had taken all the mugs from the mug cupboard and placed them low, like in a low cupboard. So she just lost it, and the tension was already like obviously accumulating, and she's like, you need to stay at a hotel. Well, that turned into such a debacle. The mother-in-law was crying in the guest bedroom that night. So she then just was like, oh my gosh, am I the, bad guy for suggesting she go stay somewhere else? Some commenters thought the woman was overreacting, but others thought, like, you should have kicked the mother-in-law out, like, sooner. Here's my take. This is your house, you can have your rules, but let's also try to keep the peace. I would recommend a more empathetic approach that communicates a compromise. I'm sure you have plenty of dishes, plenty of mugs. I would go to my mother-in-law and just say, hey, I understand this kitchen is set up not for guests. And I know it's annoying to have to get up and get on a stool every single time you need to get a mug or a plate. So what I have done is I have gathered the things that I know you use on a daily basis, and I've created a little nook or space in this cupboard for you so that it's easier for you to grab. So please, when we're doing dishes and stuff, put your stuff down here for easy access, and then stop moving everything else so I don't have to be like frustrated rummaging around when I'm trying to get my caffeine in the morning. So for this, I'm really shifting my perspective. I'm not really setting a boundary. I'm just trying to make things manageable without damaging the relationship long term. But let's say she continues to rearrange despite your efforts. Maybe she just finds it really annoying that you get to have your kitchen your way and her son has to use a stool to grab everything. I don't know. But if that's the case, the tension's going to keep going, and you have every right then to say, okay, we thought this was going to be a really good idea having you stay here while your house is being renovated. This is a disaster, so we are going to ask you to make other living arrangements. But I'm really focusing on the bigger picture here. I want to have a relationship with my mother-in-law long term, and I don't want something like my kitchen being like rearranged for a very short period of time. I don't want something like that coming between us long term.